Are you over 60 and noticing your digestion isn't what it used to be? Maybe it's that tight feeling after meals, a burning ache in your belly, or that sluggish, heavy sensation that just won't go away. Most people brush these off as just getting older. But here's the truth. These small, everyday discomforts might not be harmless. They could be your stomach's quiet way of warning you before something more serious takes hold. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 daily mistakes that increase your stomach cancer risk and show you what you can do right now to lower that risk with small, smart changes. Stomach cancer affects tens of thousands of older adults every year. And what's truly heartbreaking, many cases could have been preventative, only the early signs had been recognized sooner. According to the National Cancer Institute, adults over 65 account for nearly 2/3 of all stomach cancer deaths. And often, it starts with simple habits we don't even realize are risky. Before I dive in, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Golden Aging Health. I share weekly tips to help you stay strong, stay informed, and age with confidence. Let's start with the first habits, one many older adults do every day, without even thinking about the long-term effects. Habit number 1, eating too quickly and not chewing thoroughly. Imagine this. You sit down for a meal, maybe it's a sandwich or a bowl of rice, and within minutes it's gone. No chewing slowly, no pausing between bites, just a quick meal before you move on to your next task. For many seniors, this isn't rare, it's routine. But here's why it matters. When you eat too quickly and don't chew your food thoroughly, your stomach has to work overtime to break it down. This leads to indigestion, acid reflux, and over the long run can damage the stomach lining. According to Harvard Health Publishing, not chewing food thoroughly doesn't just cause minor discomfort, it can directly impact how well your digestive system functions. Chewing is the very first step in the digestive process. It signals your stomach to start producing acids and enzymes and breaks down food into smaller, more manageable pieces that your gut can absorb effectively. When seniors eat too quickly or skip chewing thoroughly, larger pieces of food enter the stomach, making it harder for digestive enzymes to do their job. This can lead to bloating, gas, indigestion, and more importantly, chronic irritation of the stomach lining, especially in older adults whose digestive efficiency is already naturally declining with age. Let me share a quick but powerful story. Arthur, a 70-year-old retiree from Pennsylvania, spent over 4 decades managing logistics operations at a shipping hub. His days were structured, time was tight, and lunch breaks were short in minutes if he was lucky. "I'd eat a full meal in 5 minutes flat," he chuckled during a recent health workshop. Chewing? That was a luxury. At the time, Arthur didn't think twice about it. Fast eating was just part of the job. Even after retiring, that habit stuck with him. But in recent years, something started to shift. He began to feel bloated after every meal, even if he hadn't eaten much. He often complained about early satiety, feeling full just a few bites in, and sometimes he experienced mild but nagging cramps in his upper abdomen. At first, he blamed it on getting older or gas. But when the discomfort became a daily companion, his daughter insisted he see a gastroenterologist. The result? A gastroscopy revealed early-stage lesions and mild gastric atrophy in his stomach lining. His doctor explained that years of eating too fast without giving his stomach enough time to process and signal satiety had contributed to chronic irritation and possibly precancerous cellular changes. Arthur's story is a reminder. Eating isn't a race. Taking time to chew food thoroughly, at least 15 to 20 times per bite, not only aids digestion but also gives your stomach the time to send "I'm full" signals to your brain, preventing overeating. Try this at your next meal. Set down your fork between bites. Count your chews. Pay attention to the flavor and texture of each bite. These small shifts can protect your stomach over time. Have you caught yourself eating too fast? What helps you slow down during meals? Share your habits in the comments. You might inspire someone else to change their ways. Don't go anywhere. The next habit might feel like a comforting bedtime routine, but it's quietly disrupting your stomach's healing process at night. Habit number 2. Going to sleep right after dinner. We've all been there. After a long day, you finally enjoy a warm dinner, and all you want to do is relax in bed, maybe even drift off to sleep watching television. It feels comforting. But for older adults, lying down too soon after eating can quietly increase your stomach cancer risk over time. Here's why. When you recline shortly after a meal, gravity no longer helps your stomach contents move efficiently through the digestive tract. Instead, food and acid may reflux upward into the esophagus. This not only causes heartburn but also increases exposure of the gastric and esophageal lining to stomach acid, which, over time, can lead to inflammation, irritation, and in severe cases, Barrett's esophagus, a precancerous condition. Grace, a 69-year-old retired nurse from Arizona, always had a set evening routine. Dinner by 6 o'clock, followed by her favorite crime drama on TV, usually from the comfort of her recliner. She often drifted off shortly after finishing her meal, thinking it was harmless and even restful. But over time, Grace started experiencing nighttime acid reflux, occasional coughing fits in bed, and a nagging, burning feeling in her chest. She brushed it off as aging or maybe that extra cup of coffee. It wasn't until her annual physical that her doctor raised a red flag. After reviewing her symptoms, her doctor explained that lying down immediately after eating can cause food and acid to travel back up the esophagus. Grace's seemingly innocent habit of relaxing too soon after meals had likely triggered chronic reflux, which irritated her stomach and esophageal lining for months. A diagnostic test revealed she had developed Barrett's esophagus, a condition where cells in the esophagus change due to long-term acid exposure. And though hers was in the early stages, it's considered a precancerous change that can increase the risk of stomach or esophageal cancer over time. Grace was shocked but grateful it was caught early. Her doctor recommended walking for 15-30 minutes after dinner and waiting at least 2 to 3 hours before lying down. Within weeks, her reflux improved dramatically, and the follow-up scope showed no further progression. Grace's experience isn't rare and science backs it up. According to a 2020 review published by Harvard Health Publishing, older adults who lie down shortly after eating are significantly more likely to develop GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. And over time, chronic GERD can raise the risk of gastric cancer, a form of stomach cancer that affects the upper part of the stomach near the esophagus. After dinner, try staying upright for 2-3 hours. Sit gives your stomach time to do its job. A light walk can help too. And if you love evening snacks, go easy on heavy or spicy foods. Your stomach will thank you. These everyday habits may seem harmless, but they could be the early warnings your body whispers before stomach cancer takes hold. Share this video with the seniors you love. Just one small change today could be what saves someone's tomorrow. The final habit might feel like just another part of your daily routine, but beneath the surface, it could be silently increasing your stomach cancer risk. Don't miss this. Habit number 3. Skipping breakfast or eating at irregular times. During a senior wellness workshop last spring, I met Raymond, a 72-year-old retired accountant from Phoenix, who always carried a Sudoku book in his pocket. He told me with a chuckle, "Breakfast just slows me down. I've been skipping it since the 80s. Instead, he'd sip coffee through the morning, have a snack around 2 p.m., and eat dinner late, often close to 9 p.m. while watching television. For years, Raymond didn't think much of it, But in the past year, he started noticing frequent heartburn, a gnawing pain in his upper stomach, and a feeling of heaviness even after small meals. He blamed it on aging or maybe stress from managing bills and family matters. His doctor, during a checkup, asked one simple thing: "Do you eat at the same time every day?" That question gave Raymond pause. Honestly, not even close. Soon after, an endoscopy revealed early gastric mucosal changes, mild inflammation, and signs of chronic irritation in the stomach lining. It wasn't cancer, thankfully, but it was a warning sign. Raymond's experience shines a light on something many seniors dismiss. Irregular eating patterns and skipped breakfasts aren't harmless quirks, they're potential risks. According to a 2021 study in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention, adults who regularly skipped breakfast had a 21% higher risk of gastrointestinal cancers, including stomach cancer. The reason? Prolonged periods without food increase acid buildup in the stomach, irritate the protective lining, and can lead to inflammation or even ulceration. In older adults, the digestive system slows with age, and the protective mucosa thins, making it even more vulnerable to acid damage when meals are skipped or delayed. Experts from the Mayo Clinic also note that eating at inconsistent times can disrupt circadian regulation in the gut, lowering digestive efficiency and weakening the immune response within the gastrointestinal tract. Here's what you can do instead. Start your day with a light, nourishing breakfast, even something simple like a banana and peanut butter or a small bowl of oatmeal. Then aim to eat meals at consistent times throughout the day. Your stomach doesn't just appreciate food, it thrives on routine. Do you find yourself skipping meals or eating late without meaning to? Drop the word routine in the comments below. Sharing your challenges might help someone else build better habits. Take a moment to consider 3 common daily habits that may be quietly increasing your risk of stomach cancer after age 60. Eating too quickly and not chewing thoroughly. Lying down or going to bed right after dinner. Skipping breakfast or eating irregularly. On the surface, these may seem like small habits that don't make much of a difference. But for older adults, these behaviors can silently cause chronic inflammation, digestive stress, and long-term damage to the stomach lining. And over time, that damage can lead to something much more serious like stomach ulcers, precancerous changes, or even stomach cancer. But here's the encouraging part. When stomach cancer is caught early, the 5-year survival rate can be as high as 70%, but that number drops sharply when the cancer spreads beyond the stomach, according to the American Cancer Society. The Mayo Clinic emphasizes that lifestyle choices, including meal timing, hydration, and proper digestion, can significantly impact gut health and reduce cancer risk in older adults. You don't need to make big changes to stay safe. You just need awareness, consistency, and a willingness to listen to your body. By making small, smarter decisions every day, like eating slowly and chewing your food thoroughly, or sitting up straight after dinner, you give your gut a chance to heal, recover, and stay healthy. If this video helped you recognize a habit or made you think about something you've been ignoring, like it and subscribe to Golden Aging Health. This video shows us how important these conversations are and helps others find them too. And don't forget to share it with the seniors you care about. A little reminder can help them protect their health and spot the warning signs before it's too late. Want to stay informed? Check out my Cancer in the Aging Body playlist in the description below. I have more tips on early detection, prevention, and practical steps to stay healthy at every stage of aging. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video, where we keep learning how to live wiser, healthier, and stronger together.